When I discovered these two secrets, I was so excited. I said, so I don't need to knead my donut for too long to get the white line. This is interesting. You will love the secrets I'm going to be sharing in this video. Stick around. Now, you're just going to add in your flour into a bowl. You can use your instant yeast or active dry yeast. I usually advise that you use active dry yeast, which you need to proof in warm water. It gives you a more fluffy and a more bouncy donut. But for this case, I am using instant yeast. That one, you just add it directly to your flour. Add in all your ingredients in no particular order. Go on out, add in your egg. I advise that you mix your egg in warm water before adding it to your flour. It helps it absorb easily into your flour without having little lumps. Adding your eggs or not adding water or mixing it with water can make your dough have lumps. I've experienced it before, so take note of that. In this case, I just added water before mixing my egg with my dough, so it just absorbs into the flour without the lumps. I'm going to go now to add 50 grams of butter. This is secret number one. I'm going to just knead my butter into my dough. When you are kneading your butter into your dough, it's going to look this messy. Don't worry, just keep kneading. After you've gone for like 3 to 5 minutes, your butter will be fully absorbed into your dough. Now knead for an extra 5 minutes after that, and you're going to get this stretchy looking dough. That is all. Just 10 minutes altogether. Go on now to roll your dough and place in the bowl and allow it to proof for 45 minutes to 1 hour in a warm environment. I usually advise that you heat up your oven for like 5 minutes, turn it off, place your dough in there. It will help you to proof faster if where you are staying is cold. If this is your first time of stopping by my channel, you're so welcome. And if you've been here, good to have you here once again. And if you haven't subscribed to Debbie's Kitchen, do subscribe, do like and share, comment, tell me what you think about this recipe. This is after proofing. I'm going to take my dough out of my bowl and divide into portions. Another interesting thing about this recipe is that you do not need a cutter or even a rolling pin. Can you imagine? You don't need even a donut cutter. So you just, even if you do not have a rolling pin at home and you want to make a very fancy donut that has that white line, with this trick you'll be learning in this video, you can make it at home without a cutter. Divide your dough into different portions. If you can weigh, you can use between 60 to 80 grams if you do not want your donut to be too big, 80 to 90 grams if you want a big size donut. Roll into mini ball, flatten with your palm. Use any cutter to cut holes at the center, anything at all, a bottle, a nozzle, whatever can give you that hole at the center. Then go on now to swirl the donut around your fingers. This will help keep the hole in shape so that the hole will not close back while proofing. For this method, once your donut starts proofing, the hole starts reducing, so you want to really open it up by swirling it with your finger. Allow it to proof for 15 minutes. 10 minutes into proofing time in a warm environment, start heating up your oil and get ready to fry. You should fry on medium-low heat. What I did, secret number 2, I placed my oil on the fire on the lowest heat and allow it to stay there for 10 to 15 minutes. After which I added my donut into the oil. You can see it isn't bubbling, it's bubbling slightly. I increased my heat to medium-low, just increase it a little bit, and my donut fried beautifully. That way you don't have to think, is my oil too hot? Your oil shouldn't be too hot for you to get the white line in your donut recipe. The temperature of the oil and how well you knead your donut is one way that you can get the white line. So these two secrets, you shouldn't joke with it, you must master it. Now for subsequent batches, I just left the oil on the lowest heat. I didn't increase it because it was already heated by the first batch, and I fried subsequent batches, and it was so easy because the white line came out easily without stress. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Do like, share and subscribe.